Friends, today we will see some more about the electricity. You know what is electricity? Electricity is nothing but the flow of current. You know, flow of current is electricity. So electricity is flow of current. When there is the flow of current, we say it is electricity. And why it is there? It is due to the flow of electrons. This this thing that it is due to flow of electrons. Flow of electrons in a conductor. Now we'll today see some more important point. In any conductor, it can be a battery, it can be a metal piece, anything. It can be wire or cable. The flow of current and flow of electrons is just opposite, like this. Here, if I draw a pencil shell. So in pencil shell here it is minus on the lower side, upper side it is plus, and it is written there 1.5 volt, right? So current flows from this. This is the direction of flow of current. Current flows from positive to negative. Current flows from positive to negative. But electrons flows just opposite. Electrons flow. This is the flow of electrons. So electrons flows from negative to positive. Why? Because at the negative density of electrons is maximum. That's why it is negative. Potential means accumulation of charges. What is potential? Potential is accumulation of charges or storing. Here at the positive, as M indicates positive. So here density of electrons is less. So current flows due to this only. Current flows due to this only, that the negative part of the battery or negative wire of electric circuit, or in our homes or factories, negative has very high electron density, or the concentration of electron is very high, and at the positive, this part of the battery or in positive wire, it is very low concentration of electrons. And so what we can say, the direction of flow of electrons and that of current is just opposite. So this is one point. Now we'll see about conductor. Conductor or conductor. So conductors are the substances which allows the flow of current. Conductors are the substances or the materials which allows the flow of current. So write down. Conductors may be defined as defined as the objects through which current can pass, or which allows flow of charges, or which allows the flow of charges. So when there is the flow of charge, means flow of electrons, so there is the conduction, and we say it is a conductor. Is that clear? Now the conductors are of different types. Conductors are of different types. Conductors are of different types. Types of conductors. Types of conductors. So conductors are of different types, depending on their nature. What is the nature? So first, metallic. First is metallic conductors. Second is electrolytic. Second is electrolytic conductors. Electrolytic conductors. And third is semiconductors. Third is semiconductors. And fourth is insulators. Fourth is insulators. We'll see about one by one about all these four. So first we'll see metallic conductors. So as name indicates metal, so when metal allows the flow of current, it is said to be metallic conductor. Write down. This is the classification. Now metallic conductor is a conductor which allows the flow of current, is said to be metallic conductor. Or when the metals, example, all the metals, silver, gold, copper, aluminium, iron, etc. All the metals are conductors. All the metals allows flow of current, but some are good conductors. On this basis, we can say that all the metals, this is very important part, all the metals are not equally conducting. All the metals are not equally conducting. You must have seen electric wires and cables. They are made up of either copper or aluminium. Copper or aluminium. It can be made up of silver also, gold also, but silver, gold, they are most expensive metals. But you must be knowing that in all the circuits of mobile phones, televisions, computers, they are PCBs, PCBs. PCB means printed circuit board. Their main functioning component, PCB, on which all the components, all the minute components are attached. They are made with silver because they have to work in very efficient manner, and so maximum amount of efficiency has to be used. So this is the PCB, just for a knowledge. Now on this iron has very little tendency. Iron is a poor conductor. Iron is a poor conductor. So the difference in conductivity is less in case of iron. So we say just opposite. No, this opposite of conductors are called resistors. Opposite of conductors are called as what? Resistors. So we can say iron. Iron has more resistance. Iron has more resistance to allow the flow of current. You know, iron prevents, rather we can simply, iron prevents in allowing the flow of electric current. And we say that the resistance of iron is more. This is very important part about this conduction. Silver is best conductor, but it is very expensive. So mostly we see it is made up of copper or it is made up of aluminium. All the poles everywhere. So this is the first part. Now I'm going to explain about the second, that is electrolytic conductor. Electrolytic conductors. Electrolytic conductors are the solutions. Electrolytic conductors are what? They are the solutions which allows the flow of current. Allows the flow of current. Solutions, when it is taken in the form of solution. Solution means when anything is dissolved into a liquid, there is formation of solution. And when the solution form of the liquid, allows the flow of current, it is called as electrolytic conductors. So electrolytic conductors, example, salt solution, acid solution, acids, salts. Similarly, bases, base solution. So anything which provide the ions. So electrolytic conductors, what we can say, electrolytic conductors are the conductors which allows the ions in the solution form. So this is key point, that all the electrolytic conductors, have ions in them. They have ions in them, and on dissolving in water, ions are released. So when ions are released, they allow the flow of current. What we do? They allow the flow of current. Like for example, just now I am going to draw a diagram. When you take a beaker, this beaker, and here in this beaker we take the acid solution. Acid solution we take, and here this is acid solution. Here this is copper wire. This is also copper wire. And connect. This is bulb. This is battery. And this is what happens. Here there is switch. This is just this is switch, this is battery, this is bulb. So what will happen when it is switch on? When the circuit is open, what will happen? It will not glow. Open, it will not glow. But when the circuit is closed, this is closed circuit. So this bulb will emit the light. So this is electrolytic conduction. That the conduction exhibited by electrolytes. What are electrolytes? The electrolytes are the substances which provides ions in the solution form. So this is about the electrolytic conductors. Now third is semiconductors. Semiconductors. So semiconductors are a special types of substances. Semiconductors are a special types of substances which allows the release of controlled flow of current or charge. They allow the controlled. There is the controller. They do not behave like metals. They are not like metals. They allow very a limited quantity of flow of current. Are you getting a point? Very limited quantity of current. Like example of these semiconductors. Examples of semiconductors, semiconducting substances. Example, silicon. Silicon is an element. It is used in all the electronic devices. Laptop, mobile, computer, television, any electronic equipment cannot be made without silicon. And one more is there, germanium. Germanium symbol is G, silicon Si. So they are the special type of elements and they are having the metallic character and they are semiconductors. The amount of current flowing through them can be controlled. And see, like in any radio or television, mobile, we switch on the volume. We increase the volume, we decrease the volume. How it happens? It happens by these. All the electronic equipments cannot be imagined without the role of silicon and germanium. So, as we increase the volume of television or mobile, it gives more sound. It means more current is flowing. So more current is flowing, it means more electrons are there. So this is very important to know. So this is all about the semiconductors. Now the last type of actually it is type of conductor. It is different point. Last is insulators. So insulators, they are the substances or objects through which current cannot pass. That is, they don't allow the flow of current. They don't allow the flow of current. Example, what example? Stones, rubber, glass, dry wood, plastics. They are all what? They are all insulators. Because actually, in case of insulators, there is a very important point that in spite of passing of current, the electrons cannot flow. In conductors, there is the flow of charged particles. So, in case of insulators, the requirement of energy is very high, and in any case, there cannot be the flow of current. So, this is about the insulators, conductors, and these all. Is that clear, children? Are you getting a point? Any doubt, any confusion, any query? Now, I'm going to explain some more points in the flow of current. Here, in this diagram, there is the bulb. Here, this beaker, if this beaker has sugar solution, we dissolve sugar, take in this beaker, or we take the glucose solution. Is that clear? We take sugar and glucose. I am putting a question. Question is, will the bulb give light, or are we able to get the light? Okay, tell. On passing current through sugar solution or through glucose solution, will be able to get the light, or will bulb will glow? Who is going to tell me? Come on, quickly. If we pass current through sugar solution or glucose solution, will be able to bulb glow or not? Come on, quickly. Time is going. Come on. Ruhan.
No, sir.
Why? Why bulb will not glow? Explain it. Explain it.
सर क्योंकि फ्री एनर्जी क्रिएट करना ही हार्ड होता है और वो किसी वोल्ट में नहीं चल सकते हैं.
But actually, this glucose, sugar, or oil also, they will not allow the flow of current. Here, bulb will not be able to glow. Bulb will not be able to glow because sugar and glucose are unable to provide ions in solution form. Is that clear, beta? Glucose and sugar, they are not having the ions in solution form. As a result of this, this bulb will not glow. Is that clear? You can say, when the ions are not given by sugar or glucose or any other liquid like petrol or diesel or spirit or any oil, so when ions are not given, so how they can allow the flow of current? So this is the reason that these substances do not allow the flow of current. So ions are charged particles, and ions are formed when any substance capable of giving ions, they are dissolved into water. Glucose and sugar, they are simply dissolved, but they remains in the form of molecule. They never provide the ions. So, like NaCl, common salt also. NaCl and common salt is dissolved, it forms sodium ion plus chloride ion. So, ions are charged particles. Ions are charged particles. This is one. Atoms.
रघु भैया ये
Are
क्या
neutral.
पाउडर होता है ना कौन सा?
Atoms are neutral. That is, atoms don't have any charge. Is that clear?